who gets to ask the next question?
Okay, since they did not get the ball,
Yeah, since they didn't get the ball, this gentleman here in the orange t-shirt, can somebody bring him a mic, please? Okay, we have one more ball. No. But not now. Later on, after a while.
I think this is for the best question. So.
Best question, yes. Best question. 1 second, sit down. No, 1 second. Just 1 second.
I think we need to calm
This
down.
cannot go like this. One person gets selected to ask the question. I will ask very few. I'll give you as many opportunities to ask. But once somebody's been selected, stay silent, okay? It's very disruptive otherwise. Stay silent, sit down. Whoever's standing will not get to ask a question. So only if you're sitting will we get you to ask a question. Go ahead, please.
Hi sir, good evening. I'm a big fan of yours.
Just hold the mic close to your mouth.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of yours. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, thank you.
My question is regarding Indian bowling. See, we had heroes like Zahir Khan, you obviously, then Zawahir Srinath was there. But right now there is no hero in the Indian cricket team. We have batsmen like Virat Kohli, Shikhar Dhawan, all are very aggressive batsmen. But we don't have any aggressive bowler. Is that which is lagging at the ground level, or it is in the mentality of the bowler?
Why haven't we been able
Or
to
is it
produce
at the-
another Kumble?
Yeah, just to finish up, is it about the mentality of a bowler which is coming out on the international level and not able to compete?
No, I think there are good bowlers in the team. You have Ravichandran Ashwin, who's done exceptionally well in the 3-4 years that he's been playing for India.
Sir, my question is for fast bowlers.
Fast bowlers. They've been good fast bowlers. You have Mohammad Shami, Umesh Yadav, Bhuvanesh Kumar. They've all done well. It's just that I think we need to show a lot more patience. With the kind of patience that we have towards a batsman, I think we need to express that same kind of patience with regard to bowlers
Why don't
as well.
we have a Dale Steyn?
No,
Exactly.
I think people are comparing. I mean, Dale Steyn is a world-class bowler, and he's picked up 400 plus wickets in international cricket. I don't think that's a fair comparison. I think we can compare, someone like Umesh Yadav or Mohammad Shami or even a Ishant Sharma who's been playing for a while and he's been injured at the moment. But if you look at Indian bowling, I don't think we show the same kind of patience that we need to show with regard to our batsmen, because if you look at most wickets, especially in the shorter format, is heavily loaded towards batsmen. So it's quite a challenge to be a bowler and to run in every day in, day out. Every second day you're playing, so it's not easy for a bowler to run in and show the same kind of performances. And even a Dale Steyn at times has shown that he's vulnerable when he's continuously playing for a period of time in the shorter format.
Okay, next question.
Perfect, sir. Thank you.
No, 1 second. Just hear me for a second. I just want to emphasize this once more. After someone has been selected to ask a question, everybody else needs to stay silent, okay? No, you can raise your hands now, but after someone's been selected, stay silent. Okay, so who gets to ask the question? We haven't had a girl ask the question, so let's get her to ask the question. Yes, 1 second. 1 second. Just give her the mic, please.
Good evening, sir. Myself, Kriti from St. Stephen's College. I wanted to ask that why Indian women cricket team is not as popular as Indian men cricket team. Why don't they receive the coverage as men's receive? What's the reason behind that?
No, they are. Currently, they are getting a
No,
lot of
they don't
coverage.
receive.
No, they don't play the same number of matches. They don't play the same number of matches that Indian men play, but they certainly are recognized in world cricket. And in fact, from this year onwards, even women cricketers, Indian women cricketers, will be centrally contracted by the BCCI. So they will be on par with men cricketers, and the T20 World Cup is coming up. So I'm sure you'll follow the Indian T20 women's team's progress in the T20 World Cup, which will be hosted in India.
Okay,
Very
next question.
well, sir. Thank you.
Okay, that lady with the pink lights there. Okay, next question from there. Go ahead.
How hard was it?
Next question from here.
how hard was it to convince your parents that you wanted to get into a profession like that? Because we know all our parents have been telling us be doctors, engineers, chartered accountants or something. Was, were your parents a trouble for you or were they supportive throughout? And if at all you did convince them, how did you go about it?
No, even my parents said that we want you to become an engineer. So I became an engineer and also became a cricketer. So you can do both if you... And my parents were very supportive. They never questioned about my cricket because I felt that I didn't give them an opportunity to actually sit me down and tell me that you can't play cricket because you're doing poorly in school or college. So I didn't give them an opportunity. So if, I'm a parent now, so if my child doesn't give me an opportunity to sit him down and tell him that, look, you can't be doing this, and he's going out and playing, I'll allow him to play. I think, it's something that we feel that you need to do only one. If you're a sportsman, you can't study. I don't think that's true. You can do both. And yes, you need to obviously sacrifice a few more other things that you as a youngster would love to have. But, those sacrifices I made, I'm really happy that I made those sacrifices there.
Okay, next question. 1 second. Someone from there. Okay, everybody wants that one person to ask the question, so go ahead.
Good evening, sir. My name is Rajendra. I want to ask one question.
Are you so popular again?
Yeah. Actually, we are from Rajasthan, Sikar, and these are my students, and I'm the director of that school. That's why they are just screaming.
Ah, well done then.
I want to ask from Kumble sir, you are the ideal for all the people here, and you are very humble also in the Indian cricket team when you just played there. If you are the selectors and you want to select 11, you dream team from the 11, मीन्स जो अब तक के जितने भी प्लेयर्स खेल कर आए हैं उनमें से अगर आपको 11 को चुनना हो और वनडे क्रिकेट टीम है तो वो 11 कौन से होंगे आपकी नजर में? If you are the
question, well done. Let's hear the Anil Kumble 11. So who will be your opening batsman?
No, I've never been a selector, nor do I want to be a selector. The only time that I was a selector was to choose as a captain team from a 15 to pick up 11. So that's all I did. I never went across eras, so I don't think...
you to pick the Anil Kumble 11.
No,
That's fun. Come on, go for it.
It's fun, but it's not fair on... You can pick 3 11s, and all 3 of them would be equally good. So if you want me to pick my one-day team, I'd like to pick the 2003 World Cup team. Most of them will get selected in my team. Whether it is Sachin, Saurabh, Rahul, Virendra Sehwag.
Who would be your opening batsman?
My opening batsman would be Sachin and Saurabh. Number 3 would be Virendra Sehwag.
Who would come in at 4?
4 would be Virat Kohli, since he was not there in 2003. 5 would be Rahul.
Okay, it's his team, not yours. Let him pick it.
No, you tell me your team.
No.
Yeah, I've still not come. I'm only at number 5.
He's at 5. So who?
I'm at number 5. Number 6 will be MS Dhoni. Number 7, Yuvraj Singh. Number 8, I have to choose myself.
Number 9?
Harbhajan Singh. And then the 3 fast bowlers would be Javagal Srinath, Zahir Khan, and Venkatesh Prasad.
Venkatesh Prasad.
From my era. I'm only looking at my era. I'm not going before that. So if you go before that, obviously Kapil Dev will be a part of that squad.
Okay, last 2 questions. We're out of time. Okay? So we've taken enough questions from here. That gentleman who's got 2 lights up in the air. There. See, you have to be a bit dramatic to catch my eye, right? Second last question, please.
Hello.
1 second. Just 1 second. Now that he's been selected, show the courtesy of staying silent and listen to his question. All right? Go ahead, please. Yeah, we hear you. Don't worry.
a lot of
No, this is the Lalu mic. Yeah, just give him a proper mic, please. Can someone send him a proper mic, please?
Hello.
Yes.
So there has been a lot of question about the people heading the BCCI, as people feel that they are not much aware about the cricket because they have never played it. So if the head of BCCI one day, what reforms would you bring?
I think it can't be answered in a platform like this. But I was head of Karnataka State Cricket Association, and I felt in those 3 years, our focus was to ensure that infrastructure was across all of Karnataka and not just restricted to one city. And we were happy with the reforms that we brought in those 3 years. And I don't think there was a platform for us to discuss what kind of reforms and I don't think in a platform like this I'll be able to address that. So I guess it's not necessary always that you need to be a cricketer to head a organization. But I certainly was fortunate enough to be associated in the administration setup, where whatever I had thought that needs to be done as a player, instead of sitting on the other side and then complaining, Javagal Srinath and I and some of my other colleagues took the initiative to come and change, at least for those 3 years. And we came in only to do that, and we were happy and really satisfied with what we achieved in those 3 years.
Okay, last question. So whoever's the most dramatic gets to ask the question. Whoever we see jump around the most excited. Who's most excited about wanting to ask the question? Okay, that girl over there who's jumping like crazy. That one right at the back. Can someone send the mic to her, please? The one in the white. Can someone send the mic to her, please? Yes, go ahead, please. And you know that there's a personally signed cricket ball that somebody's going to get. Go ahead. Go on, we hear you.
What's the best moment in Team India, apart from winning the World Cup, sir?
Best moment?
What's your best moment?
My best moment was, when we became the #1 test team in 2010. Although I was not part of the team, I felt really a part of the team because the journey of being to achieve a #1 status did not happen in 1 year, and it was a period of 4 to 5 years, and it really felt nice when MS Dhoni picked up that mace from ICC as #1 test team.
Fabulous.